All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Kenny Massey. Kenny was in the January 90 Day to Trade class. Kenny, welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
How you doing? Tell us a little bit about you. Like how did all this get started? Where do you live?
Uh,
Tell us all the details. Yep.
I'm from Clarksville, Tennessee. I've been here since 2004. I work on Fort Campbell. Army brought me to Tennessee. I learned about real life trading through a friend of a friend. They were telling me about it, and he was supposed to take the class with me and didn't, but I still wanted to take the class, so
Sure.
I enjoyed it. It's definitely been one of the most challenging things in my life to change my mindset on money in general.
Sure. Yeah, the show must go on, right? Whether he wants to or
Yep.
not, you're going through it. And I hear that paid off really nicely for you. Of course, congratulations on getting an account funded, growing your real life trading assessment account, that 10%. Just from my point of view, I know a lot of people want to know, tell us about what strategy, like what did you do? What strategies did you execute in order to get that account grown, that 10% to get funded?
So I started with both the accounts. Both the methods, 10 EMA and Momo. I found that 10 EMA was the sweet spot on this one, so
Okay.
I went with that. I minimized the number of stocks I was looking at, just not to get overwhelmed. So I focused on one stock with the 10 EMA strategy and just followed it through, made sure, not to trade on days that I wasn't supposed to trade on, based on it not going above or below the previous day's average or high and low. So I just followed the actual plan that was written out, and believe it or not, that works.
Yeah, I love that. A lot of people get so tripped up with losing trades or a couple losing trades in a row, they just go crazy. And you mentioned before this call that you've actually had a couple attempts to get your account funded, and I think this one took you, what did we say, about a week, a little over a week to get funded, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, awesome. And tell us, like, what was it about trading in general? Like, what made you want to sign up for any or all this just to begin with?
To be honest, it was something completely new and out of my wheelhouse. I've never owned any kind of investments outside of my 401k. I've
Sure.
never even dabbled in the stock market. Um, I watched some videos. I listened to the Broke to Woke podcast. Got convinced through all these different chains that were all leading back to learning to trade. So it just felt like that's what I was being told to do, was go learn how to trade. So
Sure. Yep. Awesome. So what suggestions, what guidance would you have for our listeners who are somewhere between that no man's land of not yet blowing up their account and not yet funded, somewhere in that middle, in that stage? What suggestions or guidance would you have for anyone?
so first thing I would do is go back and reread your plan over and over again. Make sure you follow your plan. Don't get anxious. Don't try to think in how the stocks are gonna actually act. Just follow your plan. Don't try to get too greedy and try to take bigger chunks and go for bigger lot sizes than you need. All of that can backfire very quickly without you realizing it. And next thing you know, you're on your third or fourth account because you've tried to reach too fast instead of just following the plan. So follow your plan, please.
So it sounds like you're yet another 90-day class successful student story. Again, congratulations on growing that account. And thanks so much for joining and helping us kind of relay some of this hope and inspiration to our listeners. Thanks again.
Yep, no problem.